Now it came about in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that a census should be taken of all the inhabited earth. This was the first census taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and all were proceeding to register for the census, everyone to his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and family of David, in order to register along with Mary his wife, who was with child. But when they reached Bethlehem, they found that there was no room for them in the inn. Finally, an innkeeper who saw their plight and had pity on them suggested they might stay in his stable behind the inn. Mary and Joseph gratefully accepted, and there Joseph made a bed for Mary out of fresh hay, and taking a manger, which was used for feeding the animals, he filled it with straw and made a cradle for the tiny baby which was soon to arrive. And it came to pass that she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room in the inn. And in the same region there were shepherds in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And an angel of the Lord suddenly stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terribly frightened. But the angel said,
"Don't be afraid. I have some news for you. A Savior has been born. You will find him laying in the manger."
And suddenly there appeared with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, And it came about that when the angels had gone away from them into heaven, that the shepherds began saying one to one another, "Let's go straight to Bethlehem and see this thing which the Lord has made known to us." And so they came in haste, and they found their way to Mary and Joseph and the baby as he lay in a manger. To everyone the statement which had been told them about this child, and all who heard it wondered at the things which were told to them by the shepherds. And Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all
Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, Magi arrived in Jerusalem, saying,
Where is he who has been born, King of the Jews? For we saw a star in the east, and we have come to worship him.
When Herod the king heard it, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And he gathered the chief scribes and priests together, and began to inquire of them where this Christ was to be born. And they said, In Bethlehem, for so it has been written, You, Bethlehem, are by no means least among the leaders of Judah, for out of you shall come forth a ruler, who will shepherd my people Israel. And Herod secretly called the Magi, and ascertained from them the time the star had been born. And he sent them to Bethlehem, and said, Go and make careful search of the child, and when you have found him, report to me, that I too may come and worship him. And having heard the king, they went their way, and lo, the star which they had seen in the east went on before them, until it came and stood over where the child was. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. And they came into the house, and they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. And opening their treasures, they presented to him gifts of gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned by God not to return to Herod, they departed for their own country by another way.